Alright, this is for claim. I only have the claim number on me, but it's Richard Gregory at 14017 Walberman Drive, Wake Forest, North Carolina, 27587. As you can see, we're gonna do an attempt to repair here because we have gotten, we're gonna call this facet A. Coverage has been open on facet A. Allstate has not. We're gonna call this facet B. That's a terrible B, but you get the point. I'm gonna show you. So we have to buy residential code. A couple codes here I'm gonna give you. I think it's 905.1. Notes. Okay. We're gonna go. You see this wind damage shingle right here? That there's no wind damage on this roof, but here's one. Like, oh, you don't see that crease? Like, look at it. Look at that crease. Revive Contracting. This is Casey. Yes. I'm on a. I can't talk. All right, R908.5 reinstallation of materials. That's a code we're going to go with here. R904.2 compatibility. And also the big one here is R905.1, which states we have to roof covering shall be applied in accordance with the applicable provisions of this section and the manufacturer's installation instruction. Certainty requires a 6-inch overlap of felt onto the adjacent slope at all ridges and hips. Here's a hips. Here's a hip. You have a sheathing joint under this, so this coverage has been opened, so we need to lay the felt 6 inches onto this side, which is right here. Okay, so we're gonna have to imagine. Actually, you don't gotta imagine anything. I'm gonna show you. This is Certainteed Roof Runner. See Certainteed? So imagine we have this facet off down to the sheathing. We have these. We have to remove these ridge cap. We're gonna have to tuck this felt onto the adjacent slope like this. So in order to do that, we have to go obviously underneath the shingles on this slope on facet B. So in order to do so, we have to remove the ridge cap, and we have to remove at least the first row on facet B in order to perform a code compliant repair. So let's begin. You'll probably notice this up here. My GoPro died, and I've had it in the past where Allstate will deny my repair video because the video quits. So we're gonna attempt to do this down here. You see half the shingle missing. Let's see if we can get this one off. Oh, you see this one? Oh, we already mentioned this wind damage shingle. I think we're gonna do it. Oh, right under this wind damage shingle right here. You see? Oh, no wind damage. That's wind damage. I don't know what you guys are smoking. That's wind damage. Let's get to work. So we're gonna start with one. It doesn't even fucking matter. We're just gonna take off this shingle. Let's see. 200 degrees on this fucking roof. Okay, as we can see, you see that? That's pre-loss condition, which this is an RCV pulp. This is an RCV, replacement cost value policy, which requires to get a pre-loss condition. This fucking shingle. Which means we need to have, there's felt and underlayment tucking the ridge now. There needs to be felt overlapping the ridge after the fact. And to provide a code compliant repair. Again, this dwelling was built in 2005 under the North Carolina Residential Code 2002. These codes that I am referencing all existed at the time, and this dwelling was constructed with the codes that I'm referencing. These are not building upgrade codes. Which means the insured is required. Look at that mat transfer too. So that's already an attempt to repair fail, because what are we gonna, again, this is a horizon shingle, besides the point. Let's just continue. So that's a bad candidate, because you can obviously see that's one little piece of shingle. I'm not going to do that one. I'm going to do this one here, because this gives us, let me move this down just a little bit. Alright, so we'll go with this shingle here. We're going to label this one shingle 1. Shingle 1, let's go. Remember, we got to do this down the whole ridge, or hip, whatever you want to call it. You see how wind damage shingle? Let me just remind you, look at that, wind damage. Oh, you guys. Alexis, you're telling me that's not wind damage. Come on. Back to, you need to go to Hag Industries website. Look at the, what is wind damage? That's textbook wind damage. Hag Industries teaches that a crease across the top of a tab, which this is technically a 3-tab shingle, as we both know. They just crease a little different because they have this built up. They don't crease right here because you have this to protect them. That, you see it in the shadow line? It's across the entire shingle. Look at that mat transfer. Let me take some documentation so that you guys can't say, well, I can't see it in the video. Let's take this here, shingle 1, boom. Mat transfer, exposed matting, boom. Oh no, mat transfer, mat transfer. Oh no, let's see. Mat transfer. Alrighty, let's continue, because we don't even have the shingle off yet. But guess what? Oh, we gotta take this damn shingle off anyway.